Welcome, Royal Mantle. If you've been following the absolute chaos surrounding Toronto's most controversial artist lately, what we're witnessing today might be the most desperate move yet. The sixth god just got caught red-handed orchestrating what appears to be a completely fabricated fan encounter in Cologne, Germany. And simultaneously, the Virginia Beach legend just delivered one of the most perfectly timed social media jabs we've seen all year. Before we dive into this mess, make sure you hit that like button because this story gets wilder by the minute. What's unfolding right now is showing everyone exactly why the certified lover boy is becoming hip-hop's biggest liability. Between these manufactured meet and greets and his ongoing legal theatrics, the optics couldn't be worse. The footage that's circulating online from Germany tells a story that doesn't add up. When the OVO camp rolled through Cologne, suddenly, there's this crowd of enthusiastic supporters gathered outside his hotel, cheering and celebrating his arrival. Sounds normal, right? Wrong. Here's where things get suspicious. The entire interaction was filmed exclusively by Drake's team and his social media pages. Not a single genuine fan video surfaced from this supposed organic gathering. Think about that for a second. When has any legitimate celebrity encounter happened without dozens of fan-recorded videos hitting social media immediately? Never. But wait, it gets worse. These so-called devoted fans stood there cheering for what they believed was Drake for an uncomfortably long time before he actually appeared. Real fans would know instantly if it wasn't him. The smoking gun? Not one person in that crowd had any merchandise, vinyl records, or memorabilia. When genuine fans gather for impromptu meetings with their favorite artists, someone always brings something to get signed. Investigation by social media sleuths traced this gathering back to a company that literally specializes in providing crowds for PR stunts. They hire people to show up and create artificial buzz for events and appearances. The desperation is showing, and everyone can see it. Meanwhile, while this manufactured drama was happening in Europe, the real king of lyricism was handling business completely differently. The Clips are currently touring, delivering legendary performances night after night, focusing on their craft rather than court cases. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about these fake fan encounters. But here's where the story takes an incredible turn. A fan shared footage from the Clips concert, showing their child enjoying the phenomenal rap performance. Pusha T's response was absolutely perfect. Shout out to all the great dads raising sons with excellent musical taste. The timing, the wording, everything about this post was surgical precision. Everyone immediately understood the subliminal message about fatherhood and raising children properly, a topic that's been a sore spot for the Toronto artist since the story of Adidon revelations. This is how legends respond to nonsense. No lawsuits, no manufactured crowds, just effortless superiority and wit. The contrast couldn't be more obvious. On one side, you have authentic artistry, genuine fan connections, and clever wordplay. On the other side, you have hired crowds, desperate PR moves, and legal complaints about rap lyrics. What makes this even more embarrassing is the attempt to compare this German hotel gathering to legendary moments like Michael Jackson's crowds or recent Kendrick Lamar appearances. The comparison is insulting to music history. When Kendrick made that surprise appearance at Sa's concert, the entire crowd at one of America's largest venues went absolutely wild. That was organic. That was real. That was the power of genuine artistry. The difference is clear. Real artists inspire authentic reactions, while others apparently need to hire them. Let me break down why this matters for hip-hop culture. The IA genre was built on authenticity, on keeping it real, on calling out fake behavior. What we're seeing now is the complete opposite of those values. This isn't just about one artist's reputation anymore. This is about the integrity of the entire culture. Share this video with someone who needs to see how desperate things have gotten. The lawsuit situation makes this even more tragic. Instead of responding to criticism with better music, we're getting legal documents. Instead of proving doubters wrong with bars, we're getting hired crowds and manufactured moments. Pusha T's career trajectory right now is the complete opposite. Fresh off leaving his previous label situation, he's touring with Malice, delivering incredible performances and proving why they're considered among the greatest duos in hip-hop history. Their new album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, has been receiving critical acclaim, and their live shows are reminding everyone why the Clips are legends in this game. The freedom from previous constraints is showing. Pusha can now say whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. And that subtle social media post proved he's not holding back. The message was clear. While others are hiring crowds and filing lawsuits, he's raising the bar and raising children with good taste in music. This is what confident, established artists do. They don't need validation from hired strangers or legal victories over rap songs. Their legacy speaks for itself. Hit that subscribe button if you want more breakdowns of hip-hop's biggest moments. What's really fascinating is how this German incident fits into a larger pattern of questionable decision-making. Between the legal drama, the manufactured moments, and the constant need for external validation, it's becoming a case study in how not to handle adversity in hip-hop. The genre respects artists who face criticism head-on with superior artistry. What it doesn't respect is running to lawyers and hiring fake supporters. The comparison attempts are particularly offensive to music history. Putting anyone in conversations with Michael Jackson or the Beatles based on hired crowds is disrespectful to those artists' genuine cultural impact. When genuine superstars interact with fans, the energy is unmistakable. The excitement is real. The videos come from multiple angles, and the moment becomes legendary naturally. What happened in Germany was a desperate attempt to manufacture that kind of organic moment, and it backfired spectacularly. The hip-hop community sees through these tactics immediately. Authenticity can't be bought, genuine support can't be hired, and legendary status can't be fabricated. Meanwhile, Pusha T continues proving why he's regarded as one of the greatest lyricists alive. His response was effortless, clever, and perfectly timed. No desperation, no hiring crowds, just pure wit and confidence. The contrast is becoming more obvious every day. Real recognizes real and fake gets exposed every time. As this situation continues evolving, it's clear that hip-hop culture is indeed letting God sort everything out. The truth always surfaces, authenticity always wins, and genuine artistry always prevails. The German crowd situation might be the most obvious example yet of how desperate things have become. When you're hiring people to pretend they're fans, you've already lost the culture war. What do you think about these fake meetups? Have you ever seen anything this desperate in hip-hop before? Let me know in the comments below. And what about Pusha T's perfectly timed social media jab? Was that response as brilliant as I think it was? The conversation continues in the comments, so make sure you join the discussion and let your voice be heard in this ongoing saga. If you made it this far, you clearly understand what's really happening in hip-hop right now. Subscribe for more breakdowns of the culture's biggest moments, and check out the suggested video to see more about how this legal drama is affecting the entire genre.